Alright guys, gotta do shocks. So in order to do the shock, you gotta move the slack adjuster. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Number one, you gotta remove the two counter pins and hold down pins, which are like right here and right here. I also gotta do both sides. You also want to apply air to the trailer or tractor so it makes the slack adjuster. And look at this guys, this one wasn't even mounted in. This is terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. Look at this guys. So basically, this is what I mean, man. Stop letting all the mechanics, just because you're a mechanic don't really mean you're a mechanic. Look, the slack adjuster is not even in there, but they put the cover in there. You guys see that? That is funny. That is funny as heck right there. They put the cotter pin in and put the pin in, but it didn't go through the actual slack adjuster. Never do that. So let me, like I said, I gotta do both sides shocks. You see right here, this one is leaking. And you also see right here that this one is broken. You're not gonna be able to tell until I get ready to take it out. And you're gonna see that this is broken from here. So in order to do that, you see when I take this bolt out right here, it's gonna come across and it's gonna hit the slack adjuster, which is not gonna allow that bolt to come out. So the first thing you gotta do is apply air, remove the hold down pins and collar pins in the slack adjuster. As soon as I get this side out right here, I'm going to show you guys how to move the slack adjuster to get the bolt out. So you guys, let me get my last cotter pin out so we can start with our slack adjuster adjustment, getting these shocks removed off of here. Getting that straight. That out. Also, so if I didn't have air applied, these pins would not slide out like that because it would have like pressure on it. So basically, I'm gonna show you guys how to adjust the slack adjuster right now. So we need the slack adjuster to come this way, and then so I can get the bolt off. So this is how you do it. Oh, so you gotta have this tool here and this tool here, and you basically put this here like so. See the slack adjuster moving? And like I said, in order to do this, you do gotta have air applied. So since I'm doing both shots, it only makes sense to go ahead and get both slack adjusters moved forward so we can do them both at the same time. Okay, so now let's do the opposite side, which is here. like I said, guys, you want to put the fork here. Put your fork right there. And you want to make sure we're going the right way too. Okay. Sometimes. Okay. There we go. So when you do this, guys, on installation, which I am going to show you, you do have to, oh my freaking goodness. Why did they do, oh man, we might have a problem, guys. But we're going to go through it, we're going to work through it. Because actually, guys, this bolt right here, that bolt right there should be going the other way. So I hope I don't have to take the tire off. Yeah. A smart person, that bolt right there should be facing the other way, guys. A smart, why? I don't know why they did it like that, but like I said, man, everybody's not a mechanic. Everybody does not have common sense, and this stuff gets real irritating and being to let me go find a socket to fit that, and I also got to find a deep socket to go on there, man. So we gonna might be able to make some work with that. Might be able to make some work. Might have enough room, guys. I might. We're gonna see. I might have enough room to get that off. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. got. Let's see what we got. So let me. All you gotta do is laugh it off, guys. Just laugh it off because it's irritating. Very, very irritating, guys. Hold on. Okay. Now I need to. All right. Turn the clipboard around. Let's see what we got. Got to make sure we got everything. The airline over here. Okay. So we will use this. We will hold out on that. Might be able to get that one from. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So now we might have action Let me get myself in position. Okay. So basically, we're gonna go in reverse. Let's see if it moves. Okay. So now, let's see. Bigger. Let me get my bigger ones, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm back. I am back. Let's see. So I gotta put a wrench over here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so now you guys going to be able to see the broken shock. This is a lot of stuff you guys need to be checking on your inspection. So we can pull this bad boy out, get our socket out, and this is a 33 socket on both sides. So now you just pull it out. So you guys see right here, if I didn't move this slack adjuster forward, I wouldn't be able to get this screw out right here. And guess what's going to happen? Watch this, guys. Watch it's going to come down. Look at that. Broken shock. See that broken shock? Look at that. So now we got to get to that big boy up top right there. We're going to get to that one. So we're going to take the extension off. Take the extension off. Sit myself upright. Okay. So we got it broken and spinning, and it is a nut and bolt on the other side. So let me get my wrench on that. So unloosen this arm. All right. Let's see. Let's get this bad boy off. Okay. So basically, slide that bad boy off. See that broken shock? Broken. So now I can go ahead and let me get my new shock, and we're going to install it. Let me get my new shock so we can put our new shock on. If you guys are just coming in, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button, share the live. Okay, so first things first, I noticed that we're missing 2 washers on the top bolt. Missing 2 washers, so we're going to take care of that right now. So you guys can see. Let's see, we go up. There we go. So I'm going to put my first washer on. You have a washer before the shock and after. So we're going to put the first one on. All right. So now we're going to put our shock on. We're going to put our shock on. Just like that. All right. So now we're also going to put our next washer on. And next, we'll get our top bolt started. Right? And then next we got to go down, for which we got to pull our shock out so it'll line up to our hole right there. So basically you just pull on it, put a little pressure, and it start coming down. She's coming down just like so. We're almost there. It's coming. She's coming slowly but surely. Okay, let's see. We don't have that far to go now. And we also, same thing applies. You have a washer in the inside and a washer on the outside. So basically now I can use this to pull it down more, a little bit faster. Let's see, we're almost there. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we are there. Put our washer on. We need to go down a little bit more. And there we are. So push that bad boy through. And we can get our socket more with the impact. Make sure we're going forward. Just like so. There we go. I'll show you guys. See the bolt right there? Your bolts are in the inside. So put a washer and a nut on the outside. See, we don't have nobody in the comments tonight. Nobody don't have no questions. All right. So I got my nut and everything on. So since I already have the nut and bolt on up top, I can go ahead and tighten them down. So let me get myself positioned right so we can do so. Forward. We're going forward. Let's go. Just like that. Okay. So now we do the bottom. And you know, the bottom one we are going to need an extension. Got my extension right here. Right? socket fell on my knee, on my shin, guys. So, you guys see we got the first shock installed. See it? So now we gotta go over to the driver's side once I get myself tangled all up with the airlines and everything. And basically, we do the same thing on the opposite side. So let's turn it this way. So we got one bolt here, and we got one up top. So basically what I do, guys, I put my socket on there first and get the whole bolt to spin. And once I know it's spinning, I know I can put my wrench on the other side and it's going to come off. So let's do that. Kind of like breaking it free. Okay, we got action. Let's go ahead and remove the bottom one first. Alright. Get that bad boy off of there. Well, we got about nothing in our washer there. Out of there. Let's see. We'll do this. I'll show you guys how to draw it closer to you. Since I don't have a wrench right here with me, I can use these pliers to draw it forward. Like so. Just like that. So we got that one out. Let's go ahead and get our washer from behind. Alrighty, so we got bolt number 1 out. Bolt number 2, we're gonna do the same thing and break it free, just like that. Now we're gonna put our two-head thing. Got that bad boy off. Okay, let's remove our washer and we remove our shock. So this one wasn't broken, but it was definitely leaking. So we get that bad boy off of there. Okay, now let me get my new shock. Got our new shock. So we're also missing the washer on the inside up top. So I got another washer here. We're gonna put that bad boy on there. See, can you guys see? Yes, you can. Okay, so put our washer on. Let's see. Put our washer on. Put our new shock up there. like that. And we're going to put our new, we got to put another washer. Oh. So we got to, of course, pull them, shock down. And I also try to install it where you can see the part number on the outside. So if you don't have the, you can check before you remove the shocks to make sure you have them. So you don't have to take it down and match it up or to get to the back of the number. So be aware of that. It does have a part number on it. And like I said, I at least like to install one of them or at least both where you can see the part number. Okay. A little bit more. Golden right there. So a washer definitely goes on. Washer definitely goes on the bolt, right? You want to take the bolt in between the slack adjuster, put it in, put our washer on the back side, and we need a hair mark. Okay. Go. Straight all the way through. Washer and bolt goes on the opposite side. Put that on. Get that screwed on. So now, guys, we can go ahead and tighten our bolts up. We're going to start from the front. So make sure we're going forward. Okay. Of course, I'm going to need an extension. All right. Now we got the shock installed. So I can get my impact and everything out of the way. Because we don't. So next what we have to do, we got to move our stock adjuster back so we can hook it up to the brake chamber so we can pull our pins in. We got Timothy Fisher in the building. What up, gang? So I'm going to let y'all see from the side of the slack adjuster moving in. And you basically do the same thing as I did when I made it go forward. And I will turn my light at the bottom here so you guys can see. There we go. So the slack adjuster is going to move forward. So basically, got our wrench at the bottom with our brake slack adjuster tool. And we got to line these holes up right here. Our pins go through 1 and 2 on the slack adjuster. So let me get from the side so I can almost see it. Okay. Let's see. Can't really see. Gotta get behind it. Okay, we should be all golden right there. So now I get my pin. I get my first pin. Hold on. So I can see. There we go. See how that thing goes in there real nice and easy? Just like that. And we get our second pin, and you go through the first, just like that. Yep, so we are in there. So what I'm gonna do is, we're gonna install our pins in on both sides, and then I'm gonna go and get us four cotter pins, so we can put the cotter pins inside. We do not use old cotter pins. We get new ones and put them in. So we definitely gonna do that. So now let's go over here to this side. Let's go to this side over here. I'm gonna go to this side over here. See, my buddies live on Instagram right now. They're trying to get me to go on from Cali. But we are live on YouTube right now, so you can't go check out the Instagram buddy right now. Okay. If y'all want to listen to some good music, go check out a good friend of mine out of California. He big right now in Cali, a California rapper. Check out Pookie FN Rude, man. Go check him out. Okay. And we're gonna go here. It's probably too far back. There we go. Tap it through. Just like that, guys. Now, I'm gonna show you guys something. So, when I remove this new shock, the old shock, so you see how the pin is here? See, we might have to put a new slack adjuster on there, guys, because somebody, they put this on, and this is actually, it was put in just like this, and that wasn't even on there. So if we can't get this to go down, which we're going to probably have to change the slack adjuster. So let me draw it back out, which I'm going to show you guys right now. Basically, if I can't get this pin to go down, we're going to have to change the slack adjuster. There it goes. See, guys, that's all you got to do. You gotta get it to go down. You guys see that? So now we should be able to put the pin inside where it goes. Of course, I'm going to need my fork. That's what I'm saying, guys. Being a mechanic, it definitely ain't easy. And you definitely got to be paying attention, and you definitely want to put the stuff in the right way. So we are there again. So let's pull our pin in. There we go. So now we can put our outer pin inside. Look at that. Twisted. Yep. Straight like that. Tap it through. Look at that. Now we installed correctly. Now if you guys was there when I started the live, this pin was in there, but the slack adjuster wasn't. So now it's inside there now. So all I basically got to do is put my new pins in there, counter pins, and then after that I'm gonna show you guys how to adjust the brakes, which anytime that you fool around with the slack adjusters, you have to adjust the brakes back. So let me go get me 2 or 4 counter pins, and then we're gonna put our counter pins in, we're gonna adjust the brakes, and that right there, that's how you make it happen. Okay, so now, okay guys, whenever you fooling around with counter pins, always replace them and put new ones back. Do not reuse the old ones. So let's go up top up here with the light. So we got one counter pin. So it is spinning on me. So of course I'm going to put some pliers on the opposite side, like so, and we are going to use these monster grips. Okay, so we got the first one. And now for the second one, put our counter pin in. Put our counter pin in there. Actually, we can go with this one, hopefully. And I just have to go get one more. See that you also want to make sure your counter pin has enough thickness so it don't go inside. So now I need to, of course, hold this together so I can twist them bad boys up, just like so. Right? So now, once I got done with this one, we can go ahead and we can adjust the brakes. So basically how you adjust the brakes, where is my tool, which is here. Basically to adjust the brakes, you got to tighten the brakes up all the way down what you're gonna see, I don't know if you guys can see down here, see that shoe right there? You're gonna see that gap close up. So that's how you know that the shoe is tightened up. If you guys can see it moving, let me get my big hands out of the way. And let me also get a flashlight down there so you can see. So you see how big of a gap that is right there? So watch, it's gonna close up. It's closing up. That's what I mean by you tighten them all the way down. So there you go right there. So now it's tightened all the way down. So you guys see there is no gap there, right? So now I need to back off a half a turn and our brakes are adjusted. There we go. So basically now when I release the brakes and take the air pressure off, that this little space in between there, that little gap is going to close in. And that right there is how the brakes are adjusted. So now we also need to go to the other side, which is here. Get our light. We got to do the same thing on the opposite side. So let's take you guys up right here. And you already know we got to put our 2 cotter pins in. So let's get the first one. Pop that bad boy in there. And see if I can, okay, yeah, I go and put this in here. With it, it's not spinning on me. There we go. Just like that. So now we get the second one. Our second cotter pin. And you do the same thing, but this one is turning. So, put a little plier on the end here. And we go ahead and do that right there. Voila. So now we got our cotter pins in on both sides, which is very important that you want to do. You do not want to not put these on and not have any cotter pins. It's going to come off. Okay, we got Catfish said he liked my reel. Okay. All right, so basically now we're going to flip this around and I'm going to let you guys see the brake adjustment again on the other side. So this side is actually a little bit better than you guys can see. See that huge gap? That huge gap. Hold on, let me get it so I can show you guys. I'm talking about the gap right here. See as I'm on there? So what I mean by tighten the brake shoes up and then back it off a half a turn. So the brake shoe is gonna go all the way down against the drum and it's gonna close that gap in. And then you back off a half a turn and the brakes are adjusted. So we're gonna do that. Okay. And you guys can pay attention and watch that gap close up on the brake shoes. You ready? See how it's closing up? See that? So basically right now, if I was to close this up and leave it tight like that, release the brakes, and when they come to move this trailer, this tire is going to drag because the brakes are locked up, okay? So right now, since we got it tightened up all the way down, we're going to back off a half a turn. And there we go. See that little bitty gap? So basically, when I release the air, that gap is going to close in. So now we can go ahead and get our brake adjustment tool out, which we got, yeah. So, let you guys see again. So we got the brakes adjusted. We got our 2 new shocks installed on both sides, right? This one was actually broken, and the inside, the little rod that goes from here to up there that bolts to that bolt right there, the rod was broken. And this side right here had a huge leak. So we got all that straightened away. Everything all good. I showed you guys how to adjust the brakes, which is here, off the slack adjuster. The two tools that you need to do that. Now they do have two different types of slack adjuster. One does not have this little guide pin that you pull out, and this right here, it has an 11 socket. I mean, a 11 mil bolt right here, which you do the same thing. You don't need both tools. You're just gonna need that 11 mil socket. So the tool that you guys are gonna need, you're gonna need this fork right here. Goes in here, and this goes at the bottom. You can pick these up at like your Harbor Freight. No, you know what? I take that back. Harbor Freight does not have these. Harbor Freight has a different setup, and they're not for this. I get it from Napa, Auto Parts, any type of diesel store, or you can order it online off Amazon, and that's where I ordered this one off of because I lost my other one. I ordered these off Amazon, like $20, or you can also get them off your local Snap-on, the Macro truck, which if they're $20 there, they're going to be about $50 on the Mack truck. So there you guys go on that one. And the only difference is they're going to say either Mack or Snap-on on these. We just need them to work, right? Yeah. So here's our broken shock, how the shock broke. See the rod? It broke out of there. You know what I'm saying? So we're all done with that. So now I can go ahead and start going on with my inspection. You guys already know that when I'm doing inspections on trailers, I suggest you do the same thing. So if I see anything that go wrong with the tractor or trailer, I immediately do the things that's broken first, inspection last, right? So like I appreciate everybody tapping in on the live. We did not have a lot of interaction tonight. Maybe you guys are sleeping. I don't know, still, partied over from the Super Bowl. I don't know, but I appreciate everybody who tapped in. And y'all know I go live every single day. So make sure y'all stay tuned for the next live. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And also make sure you share the live. If you guys have any other issues or have problems that you guys need some questions, or you want to ask a question, you need an answer, I do not charge for that. I'm not like other mechanics where you got to like buy into them and do all that other stuff. You guys can basically hit me a message on either Instagram, ROY THA TREND SETTA, or you can pick a video and I answer all my comments. So I'll see y'all on the next live. Make sure y'all stay tuned. And also, be careful out there, guys. We do got a storm coming. And supposedly we're supposed to have a lot of snow. So make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Timothy Fisher, I appreciate you.